guys, I wanted to come live and talk about supplements after some conversations that I've had with a few different clients and potential clients this week. This is kind of a tricky topic. And I may have a surprising opinion you might not expect, or maybe you do expect it because you're used to surprises from me. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Lauren. I am an online fitness and nutrition coach. I have my master's degree in exercise science, which means even though most of you guys know me as a personal trainer or as a coach or as a nutrition coach, really at the root of my education, I am a scientist. I went to school for the purpose of learning how to evaluate scientific research in the area of exercise, nutrition, weight loss, and sport performance. So what I'm really proud of in my practice is having a balanced approach to fitness and nutrition and having an evidence-based approach. And there's a lot of reasons an evidence-based approach is important. The very first one is safety. So our primary job, just like doctors, is to do no harm. You know, you may come to me with a weight loss goal, you may come to me with a nutrition goal, a goal to do a fitness show, something specific, but the very first rule that I have to follow is the way we get you there has to do no harm. So to do that, I have to be pretty knowledgeable. And then the second reason is that you can get to the results that you want by going down a couple different paths usually. There's usually not just like one cut and dry, if you do this way, you will lose X number of pounds and do that. It doesn't really work that way. In real life, nutrition and weight loss and goals kind of go down this meandering path, and which path you take can affect your health, it can affect the outcome of your goals, and it can also affect how easy it is for you to get to your goals, how long it takes to get there, and most importantly, how sustainable your goals are once you get there. So a reason that many people lose 50 to 100 pounds and then gain the weight back is because they chose one of the paths that did not set them up for long-term success. So for me, using evidence-based nutrition and evidence-based fitness means that I can evaluate the paths that are going to give you the best long-term outcome. So I was having a conversation with some potential clients and some colleagues about supplements. Now, supplements are tricky. I, for a very, very long time, as a professional, believed that people should just get food from Whole Foods. That means no protein shakes, nothing in pills, maybe a multivitamin as an insurance policy, but real food is the way to go. And then as I got older, as I got more involved in life as a mom, I really started to see that some people really have a need for things that are quick, convenient, satisfy their flavor needs in terms of, you know, using a protein shake if you want something sweet, and that there are some products that really make a difference in how I feel. I always try to follow the rule that before I review something or before I tell my clients to do or not to do something, I'm going to try it myself. So I've been a vegetarian before, I've been gluten-free before, I've been dairy-free before for several months at a time because I want to experience those things for my clients. And so I started doing the same with supplements. I started trying them so that I could speak professionally and from personal experience about using supplements. And I will tell you there are very, very few supplements that researchers actually back as being worth your money. Creatine is one of those for sport performance. Protein supplements are helpful, but that's usually just for a convenience thing. Fish oil supplement is very, very helpful for many people. Multivitamin supplement, very helpful for many people. And researchers are starting to find as well vitamin D supplement, very helpful for people. Now there are a number of other supplements that I would say are kind of in the gray zone right now. They're a little bit controversial. People think they might be helpful. They're really, really popular supplements in the mainstream, but people really don't know for sure if they're actually helpful yet. So collagen is a really good example of that. People are really, really into collagen right now. Branched chain amino acids are another really popular one amongst bodybuilders and fitness competitors and athletes and military people, where there's a lot of people who will tell you, yes, definitely buy that supplement, it's totally worth it. And then there's a couple others too. But research really is not there yet for saying one way or another that those things are beneficial. So now here's the question. Should you not use those things just because researchers haven't 100% proved that they are worth your time and money yet? And this is really a personal decision. The one thing that I know about research is that it can take a really long time to develop a big picture of whether a supplement is beneficial or not, how it's beneficial, what the risks are, what the rewards are, the different contexts that it works in, the different contexts that it doesn't work in. And that process can take 10 to 20 years sometimes. 10 to 20 years to know for sure in the big picture whether something is worth your time and money. Now, does that mean that you should wait 20 years, 10 or 20 years to use something that could be potentially helpful for you? For me, I'm going to say no. For me, I'm going to say that wouldn't really make sense, because if there's a possibility that something could be beneficial, I want to experience the benefits while I'm still on this earth to experience it, right? So here's what you have to think about if you're going to have the same type of mindset as I am. The first one is, where are you getting your information from? It's really important that if you are going to give different supplements a try, you're working with somebody or talking to somebody or getting a newsletter from somebody or advice from somebody who actually knows what the heck they're talking about when they look at nutrition research. And I will tell you that 99% of personal trainers do not. I don't say that to be arrogant. I don't say that to make myself look good. I just have been in the industry for more than 10 years, worked in various environments, and I just know that, you know, even myself as a young personal trainer, I had a very, very poor comprehension of nutrition. So number one, make sure you know where you're getting your information from and that it's reliable. Number two, don't try any supplements that haven't been proved to be safe. That is the very, very, very important point. Something can be controversial about its benefits, but if it hasn't been clearly proven that it's safe, do not take it. Get out of Dodge. And safety isn't just like the really fundamental things like we think of sort of with some of the fat-burning supplements that came out in the 90s where people were worried about having heart attacks. It's also things like, where is the supplement sourced from? Is it sourced by a company that has integrity in its manufacturing processes? Are the proteins, fruits, and vegetables in the supplement coming from a source that has not been contaminated by industrial runoff? Because there are many farms that are affected by high lead levels in the soil, high mercury levels, things like that. Is it a supplement that is being created by a company that is checking for all these things? That's another part of safety. Then the next step from there that you have to consider after you've made sure that it's safe is you have to actually be prepared for the fact that you could be spending money that you don't need to spend. And because of that, I will usually only purchase these types of products, if I haven't tried them, from a company with a 30-day money-back guarantee. There are several of those companies out there. I actually don't know, now that I mention it, if Vitamin Shoppe or GNC will take things back that have been opened if you don't feel a difference. I don't think that they do, but I usually will only shop from companies that have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If it's something that I don't know for sure is backed by science and is definitely going to give me a result, I don't want to throw my money into that tank. I've got 2 kids and a third on the way, college funds, retirement funds, not necessary for me. So that's one of the ways that I go about shopping for things when I'm not sure. You have to be prepared for the fact that it could be a money pit. And then the third thing you have to do if you are going to buy a supplement that is not yet backed by scientific research is you have to be a student of your body. You can't just like buy the supplement, take it, and 2 days later be like, I think that may have helped, I think it may not have. You have to actually put down something on paper that monitors your energy level, your sleep level, your body fat, so you can look at your own data and see if it actually made a difference for you. If you find that you do feel better, you look better, whatever, know that it still could be a placebo effect. A sample size of one person's opinion, unfortunately, does not constitute something actually being effective. But to me, I don't care. Like, if you feel better and you want to pay for that placebo effect and it makes you happier and makes you perceive that you are making progress and makes you feel good, as long as you know that that's all it could be and you're still happy just to feel better, I'm okay with that. I drink my superfood shake that I absolutely love, and a lot of a lot of the plants in it, there's been scientific research on the benefits of those plants, but it's not they're not completely proven yet. And then this particular superfood shake is challenging because it's got so many different things in it that labeled as a proprietary blend. So like the company is not going to disclose exactly how many milligrams of each thing is in it. The shake itself is being researched by scientists in different contexts, but is not at all at the point where I would consider it scientifically proven. But you know what? When I drink it, I feel like I don't need caffeine for days at a time, and I can go without sugar, without having, you know, honey or some sort of sweet treat for weeks. I went 2 weeks once without any refined sugar, which for me is a really, really big deal because I have a huge sweet tooth. I always have. So for me, like, if that's a placebo effect, I'm okay with it, because that placebo effect is causing me to stop sugar and to cut down on my caffeine, and I feel great while drinking it, and I feel really good about the integrity of the product. So like for me, that's something I'm willing to sink money into, even if it's not 120% backed by science yet. So that's just a little food for thought. I saw a bunch of people pop on. Thank you. I think Sonia was on here for a little bit. Jillian was on here. I can't quite tell on my comments, but always great to see you guys. I hope you're having a great weekend. If you have any questions, if you have any supplements you want me to review, to give you an unbiased review about, pop them in the comments. I'm always happy to do that, because I find this part of nutrition to be super, super fascinating. And I want to be here as a resource for you guys. I am not just about having my business and my online presence for the purpose of bringing in clients. I'm also here just to put out great free information to the world. So if you have a question, go ahead and pop it in the comments. And I'm going to go and fold a mountain of laundry. So much laundry to do. I will talk to you guys soon.